This is Judge Hazel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're here tonight. We have some cases we need to go over. We're going to talk about your case, okay? You're here today on misdemeanor charges of just domestic violence, disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to release you. I'm going to give you a new court date of May the 19th at 10:30 in the morning in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest.
10:30 tomorrow morning?
I'm sorry?
You said 10:30 tomorrow morning?
No, I said May 19th.
Okay, I didn't hear the 19th.
Yes, that's a week from Monday. Standard release conditions will apply, including no contact with any victims. Don't return to the scene of the crime. So you are going to be released, but you need to appear in court a week from Monday. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, good luck to you then.
And Your Honor, this is a Spanish interpreter. There are no Spanish speakers indicated on the list. However, I don't know if that's been verified with the jail yet.
No, we can try to ask. It's a lot of Spanish speaking names though, but I can't always assume that, but
Usually,
can the jail tell me if we have any Spanish speakers today?
No, Your Honor, we do not.
All right, I guess you could be excused, subject to us calling you back.
perfectly. Thank you. Good night.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Alejandro Aguilar Rojas?
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on a bunch of warrants out of the city of Tucson. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you a new court date of June the 3rd at 2:30 p.m. in Tucson City Court. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck to you then. So what number would risky be then? 2?
Your Honor, Wright Gabriel refused.
What's the name?
Right?
Give me just a minute to find it in here. I gotta find it on this list. Gabriel Risky refused?
Yes.
All right.
And then Chase Bryson is still.
Let's deal with that one first. How does the public defender want to proceed with that one then?
Your Honor, can we continue it until tomorrow morning?
I guess we can. I'll be here tomorrow morning, so probably the last time I'd be willing to do that if he's refusing.
Yeah.
But yes, we can do that. All right, I'll continue him until tomorrow morning then. Okay, the jail had one other than one they wanted to discuss with me? When the sound comes back on, I think it's that Shanks one, right? Oh, they did? They sent you an email or something? Oh, she was talking over me when I said, just let me finish the last one. All right. Here's the, it is. The Shanks one. I set it till tomorrow again. I'll be here in the morning. All right, I will go in and. He's like in the hospital or something. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Charles Fitzgerald.
Charles Fitzgerald, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, let me get your case up on the computer. I'm Judge Hazel. I'll be conducting your initial appearance tonight.
Okay.
You have a warrant from Eloy Justice Court for failure to appear. That's your first matter, an out-of-county warrant. Do you understand that?
Yep.
I'm going to direct Pinal County to come and pick you up. Give them some time to do that. They usually do it very quickly. I'm going to set your bond at $250. If you post it, you will be released. If not, then you'll be transported to Pinal and you'll see the judge in CNIA judge like me, and then you'll go on to see the judge in the Justice Court by video. Do you understand?
Am I going to Pinal County?
Unless you post the bond, yes, you are.
Okay. Sounds fun. Let's do it again.
But if you post the bond, you're released, and then you'll have to go to Justice Court on up there in Eloy, or in Coolidge rather. And then you have warrants out of Tucson City Court. I'm going to release you on those so that you can get up to Eloy and take care of this. All right, good luck to you. We're all set.
Right.
All right, can I have your name, please? Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of domestic violence, criminal damage, domestic violence assault, domestic violence preventing the use of 911. Purpose for this hearing is for me to set release conditions on your case. I'm going to release you with the condition that you appear in Justice Court on May 19th at 10:30 in the morning. Standard conditions will apply, including no acts of domestic violence, no firearms, no weapons, and no contact with any victim. So you are being released. Your next court date is May 19th at 10:30 a.m. in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson. Okay?
All right. I appreciate that.
Good luck to you. Hi, can I have your name, please?
My name is Michael Pett. May I say something on my behalf at the end before you
No,
have your decision?
today's hearing is for a initial appearance. We don't want to talk about your guilt or innocence, especially when you don't have an attorney present, okay?
It's just about your decision because I'm trying to get my kids back and I have appointments on Friday or Monday.
Can you let me talk, please? Thank you. You have a warrant out of South Tucson City Court. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of May 27th. You must appear in South Tucson on May 27th or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're released. Good luck to you. Okay, let's see. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Luis Cernoso.
Okay, you're here today because you have a warrant out of Marana and then you have some warrants out of Tucson City Court. Do you understand why you're here today?
Good.
I'm Judge Hazel. The purpose of this hearing is for me to set release conditions. I'm going to release you on your Marana case and give you a new court date of June 11th at 10 a.m. If you fail to appear, a warrant will issue for your arrest out of Marana, so you must appear in Marana on June 11th. Standard release conditions will apply. Let's go on to your Tucson City warrants. You have trespassing and paraphernalia warrants out of Tucson City Court. And it looks like you were supposed to come back over there. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of June the 5th at 9 a.m. You must appear on Tucson City Court on June the 5th at 9 a.m. or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand? Yes?
Yes, sir.
All right, you'll be released. Good luck to you. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Yeah, Michael Shear.
This is the one there's a victim, is that correct? Yes. Mr. Shearer, I'll be right with you. I need to sign something. There you go. Mr. Shearer, you're here today on two different citations. One's for assault, and then you have another citation for DV, domestic violence, and DV assault. That's why you're here today. Do we have a victim on the phone or on the video this evening? I'm Judge Hazel. I'll be conducting your initial appearance, sir. Do we have?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what would you like me to know? I have read what you have provided to pretrial service.
Just that I do not feel safe him being out, and I'm just still very scared of him. And I would like him to not contact me at all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sir, based on your history, I feel compelled I have to release you, but I am going to give you the following conditions. I'm going to give you a new court date of May the 19th on both cases at 10:30 in the morning in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson. Conditions of release are no contact with any victims, don't return to or don't go to her location or where she's at. Do you understand these release conditions?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand if you fail to follow those, you'll end up back in jail? And then your situation could change, meaning that you might not be released. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to release you, give you a new court date on the 19th at 10:30 at Justice Court here in downtown Tucson. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Remember those release conditions because I'm here all weekend. If you don't follow them, you'll see me again, okay? Hi, can I have your name, please?
Clifford Dorsey.
Okay, just give me a minute to get your file. So you have warrants out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of June 5th at 2 o'clock. You must appear in court at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand? Yes?
Yes, I do. Yes.
All right, you'll be released. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Roberto Ibarra.
Are you Mark Ibarra?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Judge Hazel. We're here today to conduct initial appearance on your case. You're charged with criminal damage, disorderly conduct, criminal damage. I'm going to release you with the condition to committing no acts of domestic violence and remain law abiding. I'm going to give you a new court date of June the 10th, 2025 at 1:30 in the afternoon with Judge Millian at Tucson City Court. You must appear in downtown Tucson at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, good luck to you. You're being released.
Have a seat up there, North. Lawrence.
Sir, can I have your name?
Lawrence Clip.
So you're here today. You have a petition to revoke out of Tucson City Court and some new charges, including paraphernalia, shoplifting, criminal damage, and more paraphernalia. What I am going to do is set a bond in the amount of $250. I'm going to give you a new court date of May the 19th at 1:45 by video review. I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you in the city of Tucson. So your new court date is May the 19th, and you will have a lawyer. Your bond is $250. If you post it, you will be released. Otherwise, you'll remain in custody until that time. Good luck to you. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Money.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on some trespass charges and a warrant out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you. I'm going to give you a new court date at 10 a.m. on June the 18th in the city of Tucson, downtown Tucson here. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
What date? What date?
June 18th. You'll get a copy of it, but it's June 18th.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right,
So
good luck.
much.
Good luck to you. Do you have the next?
Reading of the charges for Mr. Barrios.
All right, thank you. Does the state have a position on Mr. Barrios?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is recommending a bond of $250,000. That's based on the nature of the offense, including the continuous harm that occurred over time, as well as the fact that he was pending for portions of the offense in a separate offense, but he is now on probation for that. So given those factors, the state is requesting that bond.
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Barrios has no prior failures to appear. He's only 21 years old. He's a lifelong Tucson resident. He is employed, and his grandmother indicated that she would be willing to take third-party custody of him. And in light of that, we'd ask for a significantly lower bond.
All right, thank you. I'm going to take the following action in this matter. I'm going to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on May the 19th at 1:30 p.m. in Justice Court. I'm going to set the bond at $250,000 cash secured. If it's posted, he will be supervised by pretrial service. Additional conditions is not to go to the incident locations and not have any contact with any victims. Sir, your next court date is the May the 19th at 1:30 p.m. That can change, and I have appointed a lawyer to represent you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Yes, sir. Andrew Gastelum.
Okay, you're here today. I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is recommending a $1,000 bond. The defendant has 8 prior convictions, so he has a lengthy criminal record, as well as the fact that he is on probation in a separate offense. While the state does understand the nature of the charges, we do believe bond is warranted.
Okay, and do you believe he's step eligible?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
All right, attorney for the defendant, your position, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Gastelum has no failures to appear in the last 2 years. He's a lifelong Tucson resident. His partner indicated she'd be willing to assume third-party custody of him. And given that he is steps eligible, we are asking for release to pretrial services.
And would you waive a timely preliminary hearing for steps?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir, I'm going to release you through pretrial services. I'm going to give you a step diversion hearing on May 19th at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your matter for a preliminary hearing on June 23rd to give you a chance to enroll in that program. You must appear in those hearings or a warrant will issue for your arrest. I'm imposing standard release conditions and I am appointing a lawyer to represent you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye. Right when I get out. Thank you.
Keeps everything
That was it.
sound safe.
Your Honor, can we waive reading of the charges for Mr. Sellers as well?
Absolutely. Hi, sir. Can I have your name, please?
Taylor Ryan Sellers.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today with your attorney. She's asked that I waive the reading of the information, and I also been advised that you have a hold from the probation department. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Your Honor, given the probation hold, the state recommends bond of $5,000.
All right. Attorney for the defendant?
Your Honor, given the probation hold, we'd ask for a nominal bond of $1,000.
All right, thank you. Sir, I'm going to set your bond at $2,500 cash secured. Your lawyer will advise to you because you have a probation hold, you do not want to post that bond because you will not be able to be released because of the probation hold. I'm setting your matter for a preliminary hearing on May 19th at 1:30 p.m. in Justice Court. I am appointing the Office of the Legal Defender to represent you. I am imposing standard release conditions. Good luck to you, sir.
And Wilson.
You guys. Oh.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Kara Wilson.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on aggravated assault domestic violence charges. Do you
Yes.
understand why you're here today?
Yes.
Does the state have a position in this matter?
Your Honor, the state recommends a bond of $10,000. We do understand that she does not have criminal history. However, the nature of the offense, including the use of multiple weapons, is concerning.
Okay, thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, Ms. Wilson has no failures to appear. She is employed full-time, and it appears the named victim does not object to contact or release, so we'd ask for release of pretrial services.
Based on the nature of the allegations here, I'm going to set the bond at $10,000. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on May 19th. I'm going to impose standard release conditions in this matter with additional conditions: no contact with any victims, don't go to the victim's location. Ma'am, if you post the bond, you will be released. Otherwise, you'll remain in custody. I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent you in this matter. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm wondering if I can access my children after bond. I'm the primary caretaker of the children.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you asked me.
You said, no contact, I think is what it was. We have a shared home, and I'm the primary caretaker of the children.
Okay, I've made my order, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Yeah, go.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you first have a warrant out of Superior Court for an aggravated DUI. You have a warrant out of City Court, and you also have a new charge of driving on a suspended license. Does the state have a position in this matter?
Your Honor, the state recommends the bond amount in the warrant, which is $2,500. The defendant does have prior felony convictions. He's also pending in a separate misdemeanor DUI case in which he has another warrant.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Mr. Acuna Jacobo doesn't have any failures to appear in the last 2 years. He is a lifelong Tucson resident. He is employed full-time, and it appears he was not aware of the warrant. He understood that the case was dismissed and didn't realize it had been refiled. He would like a chance on pretrial services to self-report for his future court dates. And his girlfriend indicated she'd be willing to take third-party custody of him as well.
Okay,
So we'd ask for.
Thank you. Sir, I'm going to set your arraignment on May the 16th at 1:30 p.m. in Superior Court. I'm appointing the Office of Public Defender to represent you with standard release conditions. I'm going to reaffirm the bond amount issued in the amount of $2,500. If you post that, you will be released, but you must appear in court at that time.
Your Honor, may I speak?
I've made a ruling, sir. You have a lawyer to speak for you. On your Justice Court new charge of driving on suspended license, I'm going to release you. I'm going to give you a new court date on that matter of the 19th at 8:30 in the morning. Conditions of release are standard conditions and do not drive without a license. Then lastly, on your Tucson City Court case, I'm going to release you with the video review date of May 16th. So go ahead, sir. Did you want to say something?
Yes, Your Honor. I can't afford the bond, and I'm the one that makes the money for my household. I have 4 kids at home. I have my fiance at home. Like I said, I'm willing to talk to pretrial every hour on the hour. Your Honor, I beg you to reconsider. I promise I did not know. I moved, but I will be at every single court date. But I plead, and I hope that you reconsider to just give me a chance on the pretrial.
No, I've made my decision with your warrant history. I've made my decision. Good luck to you. You're not make it non-transport.
Thank you. And then I'll put the deed.
Yes,
Thank you.
that form always messes me up.
No, it's one. It's a new form.
Open third.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Sergio Altamirano Alcantar.
I'm Judge Hazel. You have a warrant out of Superior Court. You failed to appear on April 21st, and Judge Conister issued a warrant for your arrest and set a bond at $1,000. You also have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson and a probation violation. The state wished to be heard on the Superior Court warrant.
Yes, Your Honor, the state's just recommending the amount in the warrant, which is $500.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, Mr. Alcantar has been in Tucson for 36 years. His mother indicated she'd be willing to take third-party custody of him, and he has no prior felonies. We'd ask for release of pretrial services.
All right, thank you. On that, I'm going to affirm the bond to $500, set the matter for arraignment on the 16th at 1:30 p.m. with standard conditions, and appoint the public defender on that matter. Let's go on to the Tucson City case. He has a warrants and a petition to revoke pending in Tucson City. I'm going to appoint the Tucson City public defender. I'm going to set the bond at $100. I'm going to set this matter for a video review on May 20th at 1:45 p.m. If he does post the bond and are released, he must appear on the Tucson City case on June the 9th at 2 p.m. So, sir, your total bond is $600. Good luck to you, sir.
What's he done then?
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Angela Cardenas Barroso.
Okay, you're charged tonight with felony shoplifting. I'm Judge Hazel. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Your Honor, the state recommends release to pretrial services.
Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, we also are asking for release for pretrial services.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for preliminary 9th of May at 1:30 p.m. in Justice Court. I am going to order the defendant be released under supervision of pretrial services, appointing the Office of the Public Defender. Other release conditions are not to return to incident locations. You are being released, ma'am, but you must appear on the 29th. Good luck.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Gardner.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Brittany Gardner.
A little bit slower.
Brittany Marie Gardner.
Okay, the order got switched. See, Alma promised me to be in the same order. You're here today because you have a fugitive warrant from another state. I'm Judge Hazel. The purpose of this hearing is for me to conduct a initial appearance. Does the state have a position in this matter?
Your Honor, the state is asking for a no bond hold, given that she is a fugitive on a post-conviction warrant. 133856 mandates such a hold.
Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, given the recommendation for no bond, we'd ask for an extradition hearing and the appointment of the legal defender.
Yeah, I'm going to appoint the legal defender. I'm going to hold the defendant without bond, set this matter for an extradition fugitive hearing on May the 14th at 2:30 p.m. Ma'am, you'll be transported to that hearing. You will have an attorney to represent you. At that hearing, you'll discuss your next steps and decide with your attorney what position you're going to take with the judge, okay? Good luck
Yes,
to
sir.
you.
Jackson.
Do you know why we didn't do Ewing? Is there a reason we didn't do Ewing? Ewing. It was the one in the order. On the calendar, we didn't do Ewing. No, I haven't seen him yet. I was just wondering why the order got switched. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Diamond Jackson.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have drug charges and I'm here to set release conditions on your case. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Your Honor, the state's okay with the release to pretrial services. Also, a steps hearing is appropriate given the charges.
Okay, attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, we are also asking for release to pretrial services and steps.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, I'm going to release you on your charges. I'm going to set this for steps hearing on the May 19th at 9 o'clock in the morning. Does the defense waive time for a timely preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to set it for preliminary hearing on June 23rd. Ma'am, you are being released, but you must appear at future hearings. Failure to appear would result in a warrant for your arrest. You're given an opportunity to earn a dismissal of your case. So you need to make sure you make those hearings. I'm going to impose standard release conditions and appoint a legal defender to represent you. Let's go on to your city court cases. You have warrants out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you on those charges and give you a new court date of June the 5th. You must appear on June the 5th or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck to you, okay?
Not dropping out. I saw goes to the DA anymore.
Can I,
Oh, wait a minute.
can I have,
Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart. I'm tired of being assaulted here in Pima County. I'm tired of getting abused.
can I have your name, please?
Beat up when I fucking bust people.
Is this Mr. Owen?
No, Your Honor, this is Ewing Davis.
All right, thank you. Does the state have a position? He has, first, he has a felony warrant with a bond of $1,000.
Yes, Your Honor, the state is recommending that warrant amount given the high NVCA score as well as the criminal history.
All right, attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, given that this is a nonviolent offense, we'd ask for a release to pretrial services.
Salute, I'll come over to you. I'm getting it.
Thank you. I'm going to affirm the bond amount with standard conditions, appoint the Office of the Public Defender, set this matter for May 16th at 1:30 p.m. Let's go on to the other cases that he has. He has new charges of assault out of justice court and a warrant for DUI out of justice court. On both of those charges, I'm going to set the bonds at $100, give him a new court date of Monday, appoint Janet Otzeler to be his lawyer in all cases with standard release conditions. Good luck to you, sir.
What was it called? Oh, yeah.
Can I have your name, please?
Douglas Wayne Owen.
I'm Judge Hazel. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance. You're charged with aggravated assault, domestic violence, and kidnapping. Does the state have a position in this matter?
Your Honor, the state recommends a bond of $50,000. That is due to the nature of the offense in this case, including the domestic violence strangulation statistics that the state has included, as well as the prior convictions of the defendant, including misdemeanor domestic violence convictions.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Owen has no prior failures to appear. The named victim in this case has indicated she had no objection to his release. He is employed full-time. His last prior is from 2013. And he also reported to me that he has alternate housing apart from the named victim where he can reside. So we'd ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. I'm going to take the following actions. I'm going to appoint the Office of the Public Defender in this matter. I'm going to set the matter for May 19th for a preliminary hearing at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set the bond at $20,000 cash secured. Following release conditions will apply, including standard conditions, including no contact with any victims, don't go to the incident locations. Good luck to you, sir.
Hold on, sir. Oscar? I'm sure.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Andrew Xavier Stern.
Sir, let me get your file. You're here today on a charge of theft. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes.
Does the state have a position on release in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends a bond of $10,000, given the prior convictions for similar offenses, as well as his 6 out of 6 scores on both pretrial services scores.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, Mr. Stern has no prior felony history. He has no prior failures to appear. He's only 22 years old and he's employed full time. So we're asking for release of pretrial services.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I apologize. I was reading the wrong recommendation. The state is recommending pretrial services.
For Mr. Stern?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Thank you for correcting that. A state defense position then. Did anything change or you're still obviously agreeing? But I need to give you a chance to speak.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. We agree with release of pretrial services.
Okay, sir, I'm going to release you to pretrial services, give you a new court date of May the 29th for a preliminary hearing. You must appear in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson at that time. Standard release conditions will apply with additional conditions, no contact with any victims, don't return to the incident location. And I am appointing the Office of Public Defender to represent you. Good luck, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, have a seat out there. Okay, not you. Over here, sir.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Rashid.
You're here today because you have a warrant for your arrest out of Superior Court for prison or jail contraband, and you also have Tucson City warrants. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Your Honor, the state is recommending the $10,000 amount that is listed on the warrant.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Rashid has no prior felonies. This was a nonviolent property crime. We're asking for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. I'm going to affirm the bond amount set by Superior Court, set this matter for an arraignment on the 16th at 1:30. Set the bond at $10,000. If it's posted, he'll be supervised for pretrial services. Standard release conditions will apply, including the appointing of a public defender in this matter. So, sir, your new court date is May 16th. Your bond is $10,000. Let's go over your Tucson City cases now. You have warrants out of the city of Tucson for trespassing and drug paraphernalia. On those charges, I'm going to set this matter for a non-transport review on June the 20th at 9 a.m. And I'm going to appoint the office of Tucson City Public Defender to represent you. So on your Tucson case, you are being released. Good luck to you, sir. Hi, can I have your name? Can counsel for the defendant repeat that name for me, please?
Oscar Piscata.
Hey, sir, you're here today on a charge of aggravated shoplifting, and you also have warrants out of the city of Tucson. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor, the state recommends a bond of $10,000 given his prior convictions for similar offenses, 6 total convictions, the highest force possible by pretrial services and an active NVCA fund.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, Mr. Piscata is a lifelong Tucson resident. This was a nonviolent offense, so we'd ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. I'm going to set the bond at $5,000. Set this matter for a preliminary hearing on May the 19th at 1:30 p.m. Standard release conditions will apply. If bond is posted, he'll be released through the pretrial services. Also, I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender, and the initial condition is no contact with any victims. Don't return to the scene of the crime. Let's go on to your Tucson City Court cases, sir. You have, it looks like 4 warrants from the city of Tucson for theft and shoplifting. What I'm going to do in that matter is set your bond at $100 and give you a new court date. It's going to be a video review on May the 20th. At 1:45 PM. If you are released, you must appear on June 9th at 2 PM. In this matter, I am appointing the office of the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you. Good luck to you, sir. Hi, can I have your name, please?
Ethan Thomas Warden.
You're here on two different things. You have a warrant out of justice court for theft and new charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of narcotics. Does the state have a recommendation on the new charge?
Your Honor, the state recommends pretrial services as well as a steps court hearing, given the nature of the charges.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, we're also asking for release of pretrial services and a steps hearing.
And are you waiving a timely preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I am going to release you to pretrial services and set a steps hearing, which is a diversion program for you to earn a dismissal.
Thank you so much.
The next hearing is May 19th at 9 AM. You'll get
I'll
a
be here.
copy of it, and you're gonna, preliminary hearing is gonna be on June 23rd at 1:30 PM. Again, I'm appointing the public defender to represent you.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor.
Let's go on to your warrant from Justice Court. On your warrant from Justice Court, I am going to release you, give you a new court date of May 19th at 8:30 PM in Justice Court, 8:30 AM, I'm sorry, with Judge Foreman. You are being released on that matter. So you're being released on all cases. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything further from the state tonight?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Is there anything further from the defense?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, everybody have a good evening.
Thank you, Jeff. You too.
No.
What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward. something